Here's a video I've been watching. If you citizen taxpayers can't watch this kid's video here and see how crooked the fucking law system is, you're stupid as hell. Watch this. I see streets, asphalt, concrete, sidewalks, grass. Look all around you there. That's what I see. On the sidewalk there, I see a police officer. At least he's dressed up like one. Everything you see right there that your eye sees, but the individual vehicles you see there. But the grass, the sidewalk, the police officer, police car, the street there with the asphalt, you citizen taxpayers pay for every fucking bit of it. Now, just to show you, the law enforcement do whatever in the hell they want to do. I don't give a damn if they got a police car, which you citizen taxpayers paid for it, sitting out there in the street with his lights on. He's showing you who has the power. Sitting into the goddamn street blocking the fucking traffic could cause a wreck at any time. That's how you cause wrecks like what you see right there with that police car. And him standing on the sidewalk dealing with one individual human. But like I said, he could cause wrecks. You can look behind him and see how it's piling up the traffic trying to get by him. But the law enforcement don't give a fuck. And there he is standing on the sidewalk, and the kids on the sidewalk passing out some kind of flower. And they don't like it. Let me carry on a little bit.
I know if I want to, there's restaurants right up there. I can go eat, and I don't have to show you my ID to eat. I can drive up and down this street, and I don't have to show...
property, you do have to show your ID.
I can drive up and down this street.
And he says you do have to show your ID. He really don't have to show his ID, but carry on.
How come you don't ask anybody else for their ID?
Say whatever you want to, but that is the law.
How come you don't ask anybody else?
Say whatever you want to say, that is the law. What fucking law? The fucking law you law made? How do you take a fucking grass, sidewalk, streets, and say it's private? Who is the person that made it private? Was it your chief, or was it your city attorneys of the city that made it private? Who in the fuck can take what the citizen taxpayers paid for to be put there, and y'all turn around and say it's private property? How do you do that? The citizen taxpayers bought all that shit that you're standing on there, police officer. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Well, I know what you're talking about, because I used to be in politics myself. I know how crooked the fucking world is out there. Every law enforcement across this world is crooked as hell. Every court system in the world are crooked as hell. Carry on.
What's the ID? Show me the law.
I'm not here to debate this.
All right, that's fine.
He's not here to debate you, son. He's here to do just what the fuck they told him to do. Y'all need to find out who is they. Who the fuck is they? Because if you citizen taxpayers don't fucking wake up, this video right here that this kid's filming should show you every fucking thing you really want to know. Look at the vehicle over here. See the vehicle over here trying to come around the fucking police car. Look, see that car coming? Look at him coming there backing up. Just because that police car's sitting there. You think they give a fuck? He could have parked the goddamn police car up on the sidewalk. He could have parked the police car over in the grass. He could have parked the police car up his ass, because that's where it needs to be, up his ass. Because you citizen taxpayers paid for all that shit you're looking at there. But set them private individual vehicles you see. But they can cause a wreck so easy. Carry on. Now, it's private. You hear what they said? It's private. Look at that bicycle going right there with that human vein on it. If it's private, what the fuck's she going down through there for? Does that make sense to y'all? You citizen taxpayers need to figure out what's going on wherever this town is. Now you need to figure it out.
I'm totally willing to do this in a court of law.
That's fine.
Completely.
That's what it's for.
There's no gate here saying you can't trespass. There's no gate here saying you can't enter, that you need permission to enter. It's totally open to the
That's why
public.
they have force of law to argue that.
That's right.
Like I said again, there's the girl, just came right down through there on private court of them police officers there. But I would still find out who made that private property. Because ever who made that private property, if that's true, they need to be thrown in jail. Ever who came up with that idea, that's private property right there. I thought anything that the city taxpayers pays for, it really ain't private property because city taxpayers paid for the son of the bitch.
Lady's flipping you off, man. What'd you do? You upset her?
That's not my problem.
See, well, it ought to be a problem. I can tell you why she thumped you off. When she thumped you off, what she was trying to say, you're not worth the fuck. That's what she's trying to say. I mean, look at you standing there. You know, you need to look at yourself, officer. You ever get to see this guy's video here. That's why she flipped you off for. She's flipping you off for you need to be fucking dead or gone. That's what she was indicating. That's actually what she was indicating.
She's flipping you off.
Not flipping me off.
I'm pretty sure she's flipping you off.
He says you're not flipping me off. You're goddamn right. As long as he's got that uniform and a gun and a badge with him, you ain't going to flip him off because he's going to bury your ass. That's what they are there for. Carry on.
I'm a nice guy.
Whatever you want.
I'm a nice guy.
You're damn right. What I watched of your video here, I think you're one hell of a super guy myself. And out there trying to let the people know in this fucking world how many innocent kids are getting fucking killed. Don't even get a chance to come in the world, but only sons of bitches like these police officers. They're all over the fucking world. They're the fucking ones that needs to disappear. Need to get rid of them sons of bitches. And it'd be hard to find some good ones. I don't think you'll ever find any good cops out there. Never in your fucking life you won't. And as we keep watching this video, look at these cars out there have to come around that police officer's car there. That's bullshit, man. That should be against the law right there. He is causing traffic to back up behind each other and have to come around him. And when there's cars over here and goes this way, they could have a head-on collision, all because of this motherfucking police officer. This is the fucking things, you citizen taxpayers, you don't see it. When you watch this video, it's just right in front of your fucking eyes to see what's going on. Take another look. See how slow that traffic's moving? All because of that one police car right there. Wouldn't y'all call that breaking the law? What do they call it? Figure out what they call it. Citizen taxpayers paid for it. Citizen taxpayers paying him. And he's got it parked right there in the fucking street blocking the traffic. Figure it out. Come on. Figure it out, you citizen taxpayers. I know you can't figure it out because you're not that bright. Now he says, sir, we're going to ask you to leave this property. What property? I'm looking at property, but y'all saying it's against the law. We'll walk on it.
I'm not leaving.
All right. Go ahead and place him under arrest. All right, so you are under arrest for criminal trespass. Stop. Just put your hand.
Did you hear that? You're under arrest. go all the way out there to mess with that kid, lock him up. Citizen taxpayers paying for every bit of that shit right there for them to lock him up when he hasn't did one fucking thing wrong. I'll say it again. You better wake up, citizen taxpayers.
Okay, mind if I put my wallet away? My license away?
Go ahead and put it up.
I did.
There's what you call breaking the law. Look at that shit over there. It's a two-way to turn the traffic there. This is coming through now. This is over here, right over here. It can't come through all on account of that police car sitting there. And this old motherfucking cop sitting there, he'll die one day. And when he dies, I hope he regrets every fucking thing he did to humans on this earth. Because he will be judged what he did on this earth. That's how fucking stupid he is. If I was a police officer like that and had to do what I seen him doing, I'd go back to the police department, turn my fucking badge, guns, and everything in, and tell them to go fuck themselves. But a lot of cops ain't going to go back to the police station and turn their stuff in and tell them to go fuck this out, because they know that's easy fucking money. They don't have to do nothing but just arrest people, put them in jail. Excuse me, I'm choking on police officers. They're down my fucking throat. Nah, no cop would ever fucking quit. Only way they ever quit's when somebody puts a bullet through them. Then they automatic quit then.
Nope.
Take another look right there. See all that traffic? See that? Now here comes another human on his bicycle. Now all it's supposed to be property, what I've been watching here. Private property. It must be private property for certain people. What do y'all think? Look at all that traffic. That police car sat there breaking the law like a son of a bitch. He has no right to sit there like that. But they do it all the time. Law enforcement does this shit all the time. It's because you citizen taxpayers making them filth and richy. They're living off of your money. They ain't living off of your money. They stealing your money. That's all the fuck they doing, stealing your money. Now here's a kid right there. That's his hand and his thumb and his camera and his pocketbook, putting it up all because of what these motherfucking cops are doing. Hear him later. I have a job to do. I'm just following my job. Well, that's what he said. If he was told to go out there and shoot y'all, that's just what the fuck he was doing, because he was doing his job. Carry on. And here comes this bicycle.
Refuse to answer any questions.
Now see a bicycle coming right there? Look at there. See the bicycle? Okay.
Grab my gear.
Okay, I'm just gonna set him down for right now. Let's see, please.
How you think about
My
it?
gear.
Look at all the traffic coming through there. Look at that. That's one law the law breaks right there. Locking this poor kid up for not a goddamn thing, didn't do nothing. Waste all the taxpayers' money over one little kid there. That is bullshit. That is pure bullshit, man. Right there, they got me in back of a police car. Chain half breed. You think they give a fuck?
It's like 90 degrees in here.
They don't give a fuck. Didn't know that when they told you in there.
Open the window a little bit. It's really hot in here. I can't breathe. Thank you. It's so hot. I can't breathe in here.
Oh, yeah, it's been.
Take it forward. Y'all have to go watch this video here. You really would have to watch this video.
I'm authorized to ask you to
This
leave.
video is 27 minutes.
You were telling me you were going to trust
27 minutes and 50 seconds long.
You asked me to leave, and I said no.
That's refusing to leave the property. That's trespassing.
Refuse to leave the property. Did you hear that? The property that you citizen taxpayers paid for. Who was the commander to give the authority to that private property? Who? I'd like to know who the person was.
You just deal with it for it. The reason I'm standing here instead of right over there because I already talked to my attorney. So
All you have to do, well, you know, this is not the place.
It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous as a son of a bitch have you officers sent out there by taxpayers' money to fuck with a kid that's walking on the fucking sidewalk. Hasn't done a damn thing to the sidewalk or the land there, which the land and the side, all that belongs to the citizen taxpayers. Like I said, say it again, I would like to know who in the fuck calls it private property. Who was the son of a bitch that come up with that idea?
Discuss it like you said.
27 minutes and 50 seconds long this video is, and that's how long you citizen taxpayers paid them to sit out their ass to arrest one kid. And when they arrest him, take him to jail, probably in like maybe 2 hours he'd be out of jail. What did they promise? All they promised was more money. I hope the kid can sue the sons of bitches. Because what I've been watching, he should have a right to sue the motherfucker. Ever who called it private property. I'm going to kick it forwards a little more. But don't forget now, them police officers just following orders. I'll let you citizen taxpayers know again. If they're just following orders, I'm never told to go out there and shoot y'all. That's what they do. A good cop would turn in his badge and everything. He would turn it in and resign from the police department. Because the police department, see there? There goes another person walking right there. See him going right there? Walking on private property. I already saw 3 people go down that sidewalk since they've been there talking to that kid. How come they're not going to jail? It must just be private property for certain people. Is that correct? That's what it looks like to me.
Is there a game going on tonight? Is there a game going on tonight?
You're doing what you believe is right. I'm doing my job.
Right.
Now you heard him. He says, you believe what you are doing is right, and I'm just doing my job. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If he was told to go shoot you, he'd go shoot you, and after he killed you, he'd just say, I'm just doing my job. That's all he said. Because that's what Hitler's guys did. When Hitler told them to go kill him, that's what they did. And they turned around and said, I'm just doing my job, what Mr. Hitler told me to do.
As far as it goes.
Yeah. I understand.
But if anybody watches this kid's video, they ought to support him. They ought to find out what happened to him. Back him up all the way, get him the right lawyers, get him the right judge, and turn around, and whoever who it's concerned says that's private property, put a lawsuit against them. I'm going to kick it forward here in a minute.
I know.
You know, I stole a lot of videos. Some people will leave a comment, this is another stolen video. I'll say it again, I don't know how the fuck you steal a video when it's still on YouTube. I'm only sitting here recording a portion of it. And you people says it's another stolen video. You don't need to say that, you just make yourself look like shit.
Yeah, I just, I make sure I don't break the law, and, it's supposed to be a place of ideas and discussion of ideas, and, should be a place where you could plead for the 60,000 babies that are murdered every year in Texas.
Now, do you think the law enforcement gets a fight? The law enforcement probably kills that many humans themselves. The only way you ever going to get even with the law enforcement, shoot one every day when you see them to get rid of them.
Number one cause of death, and nobody cares about it.
That's the same as the police department. Y'all citizen taxpayers are paying them for them, making their payroll, and they don't give a fuck. They out there fucking with you citizen taxpayers. That's their job to do, because they know how to collect more revenue out of you citizen taxpayer. Like I said, when you go to jail, they can't keep you there. You'll be bonded out, that's money. They have to hire you a lawyer, that's money. They have to go to court and all them judges and sheriffs and deputies and district attorneys and that they have there, the citizen taxpayers paying for every fucking bit of it. That's more money for them again.
Everybody says...
As the sergeant was saying, you're more than welcome to come back out here. Right down the block, right there at Floyd.
Now what's the goddamn difference going right down there and do what he wants to, and the difference right there when I done saw 3 people go down that sidewalk?
Campbell, you want to stay down there? That's fine. Just...
Yeah.
Okay. That's what he was trying to explain to us.
No, I understand. I think that you guys are going to let me go and I'm going to be able to stand here for the rest of the time, That's what I think is going to happen, because I'm not breaking the law.
Well, you really ain't, son, but he's going to tell you, technically, you are breaking the law. But in my eyes, you're not breaking the law one fucking bit. If anyone's breaking the law, it's the police officers there are breaking the law because they are following a command they were told to do.
Yes, sir, you are.
Well, I might be breaking...
By the education code, we're allowed to identify anybody on this property.
Right.
You're bullshit. You're bullshit. If that's the case, you should be able to walk up to anyone. Excuse me, you motherfuckers. Excuse me again. If you don't like know what the fuck I'm doing, come and see me. And this lady just went down that sidewalk. They walked right by you, sir. those three humans walked right by and saw you. How come you didn't snatch them for trespassing?
But that's but the education code doesn't surpass state law or federal law.
Code is state law.
Okay, well, or federal law. So I mean,
Federal law has no application.
yeah.
State law, we apply state law.
Yeah.
State law says that you are asked to leave a property. You are asked by the people.
Leave their property. How does the citizen taxpayers, what they paid for, leave their property? I like to know who in the hell they are, leave their property. I like to know who they are. But I won't get to see that in this video. In this video here, I won't even get to see what happened to him.
As we are peace officers representatives of these universities, we ask you to leave this property if you refuse. That constitutes criminal trespass.
Yeah.
So yes, you are.
Well, I think I'll be able to show that based on my First Amendment rights, based on the material that I was handing out.
Nothing to do with it.
Watch that. Watch what he says. They couldn't give a fuck about your constitutional rights. They don't give a fuck.
First Amendment rights.
Yeah, because it's based on the material I was handing out. If I was handing out, you know, something about a football team or anything like that, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble. Nobody would have.
And you're right, son. You're right. See, you were doing the right thing. What you were doing out there in my eyes, you were doing 100% what God would want you to do. And you're doing just what God's Son would want you to do. But you got to look at it this way. They're up there in another world. They're not down here. But the day will come, he'll take care of that one right there, and he'll take care of the other officers in this video.
Here, but because it's about abortion.
Kick it for us.
Yeah, #1 cause of death in Texas.
There you go. When the day comes, God will take care of him, and God will take care of him. But you look at him, he will never live forever down here on this earth. He'll die one day, and he'll die with every fucking thing he did wrong with him. Same as this one. One day he'll die. He seems like a good officer, but he's following orders. See, I wouldn't follow them orders. I would resign from the police department and get the fuck out of it.
Well, sir, I respect what you do, I really do, but you have to understand that there are laws and you have to follow them.
Have to follow them? Well, that's the silliest goddamn law I ever just saw right here on this video. Like I said, you're fucking with him. 3 people went right down the sidewalk that he is standing on, and I didn't even see you touch him.
Yeah, there are laws, but like when 60,000 babies are dead every year and nobody cries out for them.
Well, you're right.
You said that right. But he might respect it, the police officer right there. He might respect it. But you got to remember, he's doing his job.
You're right. And that's an unheard crime. I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I respect you for that.
But he can't help you because he's following the law. This is how he makes his money with the citizen taxpayers' money. Like I said, if he was worth the fuck, he would automatically quit the police department. He would want nothing to do with the crooky bastards.
But you have to understand that I have a job to do.
No, I understand.
Well, you see, you better think about what you just said. The day that you die, God Almighty's got a job to do then. What are you going to do about that one? You reckon he'll be fair to you? Was you fair to him by here on this earth, what you're doing? Answer that one. God's up there looking at you. And all you got to say, am I doing right, God? And see if he'll answer if you're doing right. Well, if I had to be your judge for you, I don't think you're doing right, because you could quit the police department and don't have to do that kind of bullshit I see y'all doing. You could quit, he could quit. I would not do what y'all doing if you give me $1 million a second. Every second goes by, $1 million. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good, man.
Guess you're going with me.
There's another one. See him right there?
All right.
He's going to prison. They got that face.
Is this your head?
Yes, sir. My phone and my backpack and stuff. My backpack's got.
Now you tell me. All of you tell me. What did you see that kid doing wrong? What did you see that kid out there doing wrong? I didn't see him do a motherfucking thing wrong. Nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. Cause they're taking him to jail.
They don't allow backpacks at the jail, so we're gonna keep that for safekeeping.
Okay.
And it'll be at the police department.
Sure.
Use your pen.
Put that kid through all that trouble just because.
Yeah, there's 3 cameras in there.
Okay. Yeah. Everything that's in there's going to be in there.
Okay.
Right?
I believe it.
As a matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and do an inventory real quick?
I gotta cut this shit off because this really sickness. If y'all ever get to see this guy's video, check into it and see if you can find out what happened to him. See if you can get him the right lawyers, the right judges, and give him a fair trial and put them fucking law enforcers right where they belong. They belong in the graveyard or the state penitentiary. That's where they belong. That's my fucking opinion.
There's a clip right here.
All right, goodbye.
There's a